Good morning, magandang umaga, and welcome to today's episode of My PI Dream. Today is Tuesday. It's day 2 of the first week of September. Still no call or text message from my contractor about confirmation of when he's coming out. It's 10 a.m., which means if I haven't heard from him from 10 a.m., there's no way he's going to be out here today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go shopping and get some needed building supplies, so I'm set up for tomorrow. I have a big list of things. I got several different hardware stores I need to go to. So won't you join me today on today's episode going on a shopping trip. So without further delay, let's get today's video underway. All right, well, here we are at CW Home Depot, and you're probably wondering, James, what are you doing still sitting in your vehicle? You're normally walking into the front door. Well, it's because it's raining outside right now. It rained, and you see in the time-lapse videography, it rained all the way here. I hope it stops raining sometime today because we have to put some stuff inside the back, and they're going to be in boxes, I suspect, and I don't want the boxes all shredded by the time we get home. Well, anyway, let's go inside. Let's go ahead and get that stone cladding. I'm going to get about 40 pieces. And then let's head on over to the next stop that we have to do, which is more things to purchase. Okay, Murphy's Law. Murphy's Law says that when you think it will be in stock in the Philippines, a lot of times it's not going to be in stock. So remember we were here the other day and they had a lot of the gray. Now the gray is actually a less expensive price than the other ones, and I think a lot of folks have figured that out as well. So out of the 4 colors, you know, the one over there, the black, and the one that looks like wood over here, well, the gray way down here is really low in stock today. But I'm going to see if they have enough for me to take 40 home with me to get a better calculation. Now I asked them in their warehouse, do they have enough? If I install these 40, are they going to have enough for me to finish my entire project, which is going to be almost 900 pieces I need? And they reassured me, yes, they have it in stock. It's a new item. They're going to have a lot of it. So I'm going to chance it. I'm going to install the 40. And you're probably asking, why am I only getting 40 today? Well, 40 is going to be my rough calculation, but closer to an accurate calculation as to how many tiles that I need, the stone cladding tiles that I'll need to do the entire project. So I'll do 2 columns, I'll do 2 fence posts, and what I'll do is I'll calculate how many it took me to do those, and then I'll multiply that times the remainder of all of the posts that are left, so I can get a better calculation. I don't want too much overage, and I want to get as close as possible. When I start getting towards the end, I'll get a better feeling for exactly how many I need. Well, I just checked over in the tool section, and I need a 65mm circular hole cutter for granite. I don't think they have any here. any size. So I'll check over at Wilcon, and if I can't find it there, then again we have to go to City Hardware too today. But I don't think City Hardware doesn't have a real big selection when it comes to specialty tools in their tool department. One thing I need to get today, I need to get a wire brush because there's something on some of the steps on the back porch that requires scratching some of the compound off. It's like a white powdery compound. I don't know where it came from, but it has something to do with when they installed the tile in the back. Not sure what caused that. So I'm going to grab a wire brush here, and I'm going to get some sandpaper because I know they're going to need some sandpapers to redo some of the finishing on some of the doors. So I'll just pick up a bunch of different grades, about 10 of each different grade, from to do fines, from coarse sanding down to fine sanding, so they can do some refinishing. So this is the deal. They say they just did a check through their inventory. They have 185 in stock in their warehouse here in the store, but they're having problems finding it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to run over to Wilcon, which is conveniently right across the street. I'm going to look at the things I need to get over there. Then I'm going to come back here. I asked them to go ahead and bring everything to the front of the store, my 40 of my slate tiles, plus the other items that I just picked up in some of the hardware area in there. We'll come back here. It should be in the front, I hope, if they have the 185 back in stock. And then we'll load up in the truck on top of whatever I pick up at Wilcon. So I'm over here at Wilcon right now, and I'm going to pick out a cabinet set for the garage in the workshop area. I need a cabinet on top of the workbench. So they don't have workbench cabinets here, but we're going to modify. What we're going to do is we're going to get the one that has a shelving system and only use half of it, and I'll just save the rest of the materials for another project. So to mount it properly on the wall, I need somewhere between 11 and a 12 millimeter steel drill bit, because we're going to use the corner supports, and what we're going to do is we're going to drill an anchor into the wall, and we're going to mount it so it stays nice and sturdy against the wall. So I'm going to pick up a drill bit here, and I'll show you the cabinet that I'm going to pick up here in just a minute. So what I'm looking at today, and I saw this at the other Wilcon over in Lipa, is this cabinet system right here. And this matches some of the shelves that we have. It's the same material here as the shelves that we have inside the generator room. So what I'm going to do is get this right here. You see it comes with a shelving system down the bottom, but we're going to disconnect it from this point down here. We're going to mount this on the wall. So I'm going to put four anchors, and I'm going to connect them to the back. You see right here? I'll just drill a hole with actually changed it. The Black & Decker was 100 pesos less than the other one, so I'm going to go ahead and get this one. This is very thin. I'm not worried about anything heavy duty, so this is fine. Well, anyway, this is what I'm going to pick up. He said they have it in stock, so we'll get this, and there's some other items we need to get here as well. So I got all the tools that I need here at Wilcon, and these are all for drilling. But I had to get a special type of a drill. The drill that I have a DeWalt drill back at Villa Feliz, but it's a standard drill bit with a standard chuck. I have some bits that have the special connection on there, and they look something like, let's see if I can find one over here, like this right here. And that's what I have for that new core bit. That drill bit that I'm going to be using to go through the concrete hollow wall, and you can't use a regular drill with that, so you have to have a special type of a drill that has the chuck inside that will adapt to that type of a drill bit. So I went looking through what they have here. They have Black & Decker, they have Maxell, they have Stanley, and they have DeWalt. Although I would love a DeWalt. DeWalt is about twice the price of the like the Maxell and the Stanley product here. So we went through and we looked at some of the drills, and we tested out some of the drills here. So what I ended up getting, and they don't have any in stock, but they're giving me 3% off for the display item. And I'm going to get this Maxell right here. So with that and these tools here, and the hardware, I should be able to accomplish the task of mounting both the cabinet on the wall as well as drilling the hole using the 65mm or the 50mm. I got two that I ordered through Lazada. I should be able to use those to be able to drill through the wall in the generator room for that exhaust pipe. And I'm also in I'm getting the last 65mm diamond cut circle hole for the granite. Remember, I still have to put two vessel sinks. I have to install those on the second floor in the master bedroom comfort room. So I've been looking everywhere. Nobody had a 65. These guys even have it up to 75mm. So we're good. So I'm going to get this and I'll be hooked, and we can go ahead and start preparing those two vessel sinks that need to be done on the vanity up on the second floor. Now, I really wasn't planning to look at outdoor garden furniture today, but you have to seize the moment sometimes when you see something, because you don't know how long it's going to be in stock. And while I'm here in Wilcon today, what I saw was some really nice outdoor furniture. Remember, we don't have anything on the barbecue lanai area, that back deck on the back of the house. I want you to take a look at a couple of things that I find really interesting. I kind of like these because these are like aluminum, and they'll withstand the rain and the sun and things like that. Of course, a lot of times you just bring the cushions in and you put the cushions outside so they don't get all dirty and nasty while you're not using them. Now, I found another one down here, and it's made of rattan, and I like the color, and it's really comfortable. So tell me what you think about this. And of course, they always got to open up the box. You got to check to make sure all the parts are inside. So I couldn't pass up sharing this with you. The box that had all the parts in it, there was some damage to some of the panels and some of the parts inside there. So the one that was on the display here, which used to sit right here, but now it kind of sits here and kind of sits there. What they did, they combined the new parts that weren't damaged from the box with the one that was on the display here. And what they're going to do, they're doing basically the assembly for me. So what I asked them to do, since I have to transport it, put it into two pieces, which is this base section, which is just some shelves that I'll find some kind of use for later on, but that's not really why I'm buying this. And the cabinet section over here, which they are going to pre-assemble, which it was pretty much all assembled except for some damaged parts. So they're going to do that. We're going to wrap it up, and it's already assembled. So when I get back to Villa Feliz, when I put it up on the wall, all I got to do is drill the anchors, drill the holes inside here for the mounting, and it will all be ready. So this is actually helping me out a bit, even though it's taking me a little bit longer here. But there's three of those guys, and there's just one of me. So I always appreciate the help that these guys down at Wilcon, they always do a great job making sure that you as a customer, me as a customer, are satisfied. Okay, so that was pretty crazy. And I still don't have my stonework from CW. I hope they have it. I hope they found it in the warehouse, and I hope it's sitting in the front and it's an easy upload to the truck here. I need to get out of here because we still got to go to City Hardware, and it's almost 4 o'clock. Whew, it's been crazy in the store today. So anyway, let's go ahead and go over to CW. Hopefully the stone is ready for pickup, and then we're going to be a late entry into Villa Feliz tonight.
Paano nga nito, be? Pababa. Tsaka pa-check mo yung pangalan.
So no, they do not have any in stock. What they have here on the floor, which is about 21 or something like that, 20 something. That's what they have. So I'm going to take these because remember, I am just using it to get an idea how much it takes to finish the project. Then I will call down and I will place the order for the full amount. And that's one load. Okay, I got all the stuff from CW. I got all the stuff I need from Wilcon. I have to go to City Hardware for some trim work for the workbench tabletop. So let's go ahead and run there. We're running low on light here, but it's got to be done. Okay, the last stop of the day, City Hardware. I need to get those pieces for the workbench. Let's see if they have it in stock. So this is kind of crazy. They don't have the gray molding, the edging that I'm looking for. I don't know if I got the last part of it. I don't know if they're going to get it back in stock again, but I only used one piece for the front. So what I can do is I can select a different color. It doesn't cost very much for this edging. So I'll show you the colors that they have here. So they have this beige, and they have this crazy royal blue, and then a regular blue, and a green, and a couple other little colors. Maybe this color over here. But you know, none of these on this side. No, we don't have a circus down there. So the beige. A lot of the stuff we do at the house is beige. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to get 3 pieces of this. I'll replace the gray one that I have in there now. And actually we just pulled this one right here. So we'll take these and we'll bring these home and we'll recut the one that I already did that had the gray. Well, what a successful day. Got everything on my to-do list, everything on the stuff I needed to pick up today. The only thing that I don't have is my dinner. I gotta find dinner somewhere. I think I'm just gonna grab something from one of the takeout places on the way home. I'm not gonna go into SM into the supermarket or anything like that with all this on the back of the truck. Tomorrow will be a great day. Tomorrow's going to be a great day because a lot of the stuff I'm going to use in some of the building projects. And please join me for tomorrow's episode. Well, I think I have a shout out. So let me look real quick to see if I have a shout out for today. Well, after checking, yes, we do have one birthday shout out today. And it is for Sarah Shiracha, who is celebrating her 19th birthday. And her dad, Michael, said make sure we get a birthday shout for her today from him and his mom, and of course from me. Anyway, Sarah is in her 2nd year at the University of Wyoming. So anyway, to you, Sarah, happy birthday. Well, I have a mess in the back of the truck and I need to get it back home along with that dinner. So anyway, I'm going to close from the parking lot here of the City Hardware in Lipa. So for all of you, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you enjoyed the shopping trip. And tomorrow, again, a big day tomorrow for installing a lot of the stuff. I don't know what I'm going to start with first, but it for sure is going to be a great day of putting something together. So if you enjoyed today's video, please give me a thumbs up. Please share, and if you have not subscribed, just click on that little My PI Dream heart in the bottom right hand side of your screen. You'll be subscribed and you'll be notified the next time I upload a new video. So until such time, you have a wonderful and blessed day.